We're back, right? Bitcoin has had a bit of a bounce from the 78,175 area, the area that we marked out many, many moons ago. However, is this a return back into range and Bitcoin pumps from this area? Gotta have to kind of say no. So be very careful with this pump. My worry arises mainly from the VIX. This steady rise up of the VIX is a real problem. The VIX is the volatility index. It basically shows the sentiment in investors' minds. The higher it is, the more volatile stocks and assets are going to be. And this rising up is a real problem. Although we are coming to an area of resistance at the 28.53, we will monitor that, and I think this little break back down gives the indication of why Bitcoin and various assets are going up. But I only see this going further up because CPI and PPI are going to be released tomorrow and the day after. That's going to have a de-risking event. What we need to monitor, and this is the one singular graph that you need to watch like a hawk. DXY, which is the dollar, has an absolute inverse relationship to stock markets and crypto and all risk on assets. This area here, the 103 area, that area there, if it breaks below that, we will see a further continuation of all risk on assets, stocks, crypto go up and start to have its run. Now, what I'm seeing here is that there is going to be a time where this rejects. It could break down, deviate, and come back up. There are several fair value gaps in this graph, and that unfortunately is going to push more of crypto and assets further down. Further capitulation is going to happen in the market. That's my opinion, and that's my worry, so I would be careful of this pump. If we look at Bitcoin in the larger time frame, the area here around the 72 to 69 is almost a given in my opinion. The area of support that comes down to here, the rolling over, the manner in which the wicks and the weekly closes are going on, looks like there's going to be lower lows that are coming into the market. Especially as yesterday we got another $1 billion liquidation of shorts. It's incredible. I don't know where this money is coming from. This continuous trying to catch the falling word, I can't say it on TikTok, is just causing liquidations after liquidations after liquidations, and that's giving me the opinion that this thing is going to continue down lower. Now, my main aspect on where my worry actually sits is the SPX, the S&P 500. This has broken major levels of support. It's on a downtrend, continuous lower lows, and this thing looks like it's going to come and try and tap the 5,400. That, if we compare it with Bitcoin, looks like it aligns exactly with the area of the 72,000, 71,000 to 69,000 area. It could also possibly come and wick down to the 66, but I think this area here is a given. Let's see what happens when the US Open opens. If we look at the SPX on a larger time frame, on a monthly time frame, the 21-day EMA is also coming to the area of the exact area point of the 5,400. That area there has high level of confidence and support, and I think the SPX right there is going to have a run. Now, how would I play Bitcoin and all other assets at this present moment, especially in the crypto world? What we need to see is this downtrend broken. These little reversals that we see, I'm not saying they can't happen. This thing could very well go all the way up to here. That would come towards the 83, 84 area. That's where the 200-day EMA and the box of the fair value support is. That could very well happen, go there. But I highly suspect from there will be a further short coming down, further downward pressure. The way I would play it, I am all in at the 72,000, 69,000 area. That area there is extremely important. And the way I'm going to play this, I fully suspect this thing to come back down here. I could be wrong. This could continue, go fantastic, brilliant. I will get in here. If it breaks all these things, breaks the downward trend line, finds support here, 3 candles, and I'll go in and have that level of comfort in my order. But what I believe may happen is this thing will come back down, reject, go back down, spend a few days here, find support, then have it rally back up to this area of resistance, and possibly break down. That area there could be an area where you could gain a lot of profit and exit and expect this thing to go down very aggressively. Or, in my opinion, this thing will go there, break, and then continue on upwards, and then you've caught the very bottom of this market. This area, the 72,000 to say now the 68 to 67, at worst 66,000 area, in my opinion, has many levels of confluence. It's a multi-year support level. It's an area where the presidential pump ends. It's where the S&P 500, if you relate the two together, comes in confluence with that. It's all coming together to that area being the major area of support. Now, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday have 2 of the most important data sets coming out for inflation. CPI and PPI on Thursday. That will dictate where this market goes. If we get an aggressively high inflation print, that means the market is moving into stagflation, where there's low growth and high inflation, and that means a multi-month level of downward pressure. And I believe that will be the start of things to cause further downward pressure into the market. It will be very bad. Slightly high is not a problem. Within level is not a problem. Below will start a massive rally. It will be enormous. All markets will rally. And to be honest, with today being a day before the CPI, where markets, in my opinion, will heavily de-risk underneath the fear of that, hitting the 72,000 area looks like it's more than likely. That's my opinion. Anyway, I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. Make sure you follow. These updates are better than anyone else. I don't care what anyone says. And I go live 7:30 to 9 UK time. Come with your questions. Come with your understandings, and I'll give you a broader information on the market there. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.